But what should people expect from the show?
Oh, so they can expect lots of good, and I mean good with a T, singing, dancing. They can expect to get up out of their seats. They can expect to, a lot of our patrons are older. So, I mean, there are of all ages, but a lot of them are definitely older. So they can expect to, be brought back, be taken back to, a time. I hear so many of the people afterwards, they're like, man, y'all brought me back with this one, or man, like I haven't had this much fun in so long. And that's always like, that warms our heart, and it makes us want to keep going. So expect to have a good time. Expect to sweat a little bit, because we're gonna make you dance.
So how is it different from a typical concert or musical?
So it's not a musical because it's definitely, well, it's not a musical because it's just not a musical. I was like, but it's because it's definitely a concert. But what makes it different from your typical concert is, the I would say probably the dialogue. There is some storytelling, but it is repeatedly back to back, hit after hit after hit.
So how does it feel to be performing this in Aretha's hometown?
I'm excited. And, I thought I'd be nervous, but I am just hyped. Like, I've never been here before. I've never been to Detroit. So this is my first time. Also, I'm in my dressing room right now, hence the ambiance. But I've never been to Detroit before. And I was telling somebody as I was walking down the street, like the atmosphere, the vibe, I love it. Like it feels good here. I don't know what it is. Maybe y'all can tell me, but it feels nice. So I've been feeling amazing. Hopefully, I don't know if anyone, would be coming through, like anyone in the family, but that would be cool. I hope I do her justice. I'm not being her. I'm not portraying her. I am honoring her legacy, and I have the honor of tributing her with my voice. So I hope that whoever sees it, feels that I did her justice.
Yes. What would you say is your favorite Aretha song, and has it changed since you've joined the production?
My favorite Aretha song. So firstly, it was Say a Little Prayer. Mm-hmm. That was my favorite at first. It's still one of my favorites. But I can definitely add to that list now. Mm-hmm. Bridge Over Troubled Water. I love a ballad. Mm-hmm. I love a ballad. So Bridge Over Troubled Water, and Freeway of Love. Mm-hmm. I think I love performing that more so than it's my favorite to perform in the show. Yeah. For sure. It's fun. It's so fun.
Yes. And obviously you're performing this in so many different cities and kind of back to back, like on Saturday you have 2 shows. What do you do to kind of protect your voice? Because it's your moneymaker, it's your tool, and also that's how you communicate with the world when you're not at work.
Okay, talk about it. So fortunately, I do not perform any of the matinees. All matinees are understudy performances. And that is definitely, I think it was the standard before, but I've definitely made it kind of clear that a 2-show day. Doing this show, I just, because it's 30 songs altogether, I believe, in the entire show, or somewhere among that, 28 or 30. And the lead sings at least 14 or 15 of those. So, no, it just won't happen. But overall, how I maintain, I drink lots of water. I try and speak from a place that's not strenuous. You know, I don't do, in my day-to-day life, I'm very boisterous. You know, I do a lot. I do a lot with the voice, just in talking. Now that I'm on this tour, I've had to take that down a lot. So just being mindful of how I'm using my voice throughout the day. Like I said, drinking water, not drinking too many sugary things. Yeah, that's pretty much what the best I can do. And of course, you know, trying to keep quiet as much as possible. It doesn't happen much right now because we love to talk to each other, but there's no yelling, no screaming, no hollering, and you know, try to keep the singing for the stage.
Yes. Do you have any rituals that you do before you go out on stage?
Not really. I pray, but I pray all the time. So it's not really like a pre-show thing. But praying.
Yes.
Maybe I need to get a routine, but at the moment, you know, I just ask the Lord to be with me out there, and for everybody to have a great time, and that's what I do.
Yeah. So you're touring around so many different cities. Is there something that you kind of make sure that you do in each city?
Just there are just certain lines that include like the name of the city, like the city that we're in. So just always making sure that I don't mention the city from last time. You know, you don't want to be in Detroit and be like, "Hello, Pittsburgh." You know, that's embarrassing. It's never happened. It won't. Knock on wood. But no, not necessarily. Not me. Now, there are hosts that are in the show, and they definitely get to play a lot more with the dialogue when it comes to that. So that magic is in their hands. They do a little something more city to city.
Yes. And do you have any tour essentials that you kind of always have to take with you?
Yes. Yes. So besides, you know, the reg, you know, like toiletries and things of that nature. Tea, my own tea, because I like my own tea. I keep there's a blanket that I keep on me. And I know it sounds I sound like Linus, but but my it's a blanket that my mom got me. And from the last tour I did, I recognized that, you know, moving from place to place to place without never actually really settling down, it can get kind of strenuous. I've been okay this time around because this is my second tour. My first national tour, but my second tour. So I don't feel as drained as I go from city to city. But me bringing my blanket along is something that I took on from the last one because it helps me to have some type of consistency and something familiar. Because that it can take a toll on you. And it's not just being away from home. I'm okay with being away from home. I just got back from Oxford. I did a program out at modeling. BADA. I did BADA. And so being away from home is not an issue. It's not settling. It's this not settling part that can be draining.
Yeah.
So the blanket is something that is settled, something that is already mine, so that I can always have, you know, and it helps.
Awesome. Awesome. Well, thank you so much for taking the time to talk to me. I know you need to rest and prepare it, and I can't wait to see the show tonight. Thank you so much again.
Thank you so much, Ariana. This was great. You have great questions.
Oh, thank you. I appreciate it.
No problem.
Have a good one. Break a leg.
Thank you.
Hey, bye.